Acne as a teen. Once you get to be an adult, it's frustrating, especially if you can't get rid of it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, board-certified dermatologist Dr. Ellen Marmur is here to debunk those acne myths so we can kind of get a clear idea of what's going on. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Well, let's talk about myth number one to start off. No solutions for acne scars. So if that's the case, what are some of the good options? That's one of the myths.
Well, the great thing to know is that you can get rid of acne scars. Number one, don't pick or pop because you can prevent the scarring. Number two, we have great treatments like chemical peels, microneedling, and lasers to help your scars. So see a board-certified dermatologist to help your acne scars.
Okay, let's jump to myth number two. There is only one type of acne. We know that's not true. Can you explain the different types?
Yeah, so this is like an entire year of medical school, but I'll just tell you the two main types are the hard little blackheads and then the zits, like the big pustules. There are a lot of different reasons to get those types of acne, but the treatments of the hard little blackheads is very different than the treatments of the zits. So if you have acne, you definitely want to start with seeing your dermatologist. You don't want to go to the drugstore and sort of guess because you can make it a lot worse.
So since there are different types of acne, are there different treatments for each one of those as well?
100%. So the little blackheads are generally treated with the retinols, and you've heard of those, and over the counter now you can get Differin.
Sure.
So if you just have those little hard bumps under your skin and it's not just dry skin, don't confuse it with eczema. You should go to the drugstore and you can buy Differin over the counter. If you have the pustules, you're going to want to get some antibiotics or prescriptions, and there you can use benzoyl peroxide also to help dry those out. Again, you can also use blue light treatments, and blue light is FDA cleared to treat acne. You can see it illuminates the face or the areas where you have it. And so there are lots of different ways to treat your acne.
Okay, let's jump right to myth number three. Popping pimples makes them heal.
People love doing self-surgery with popping pimples. I happen to have a pimple right at the tip of my nose right now for you, but I didn't pop it, and the reason is it presses the acids inside the acne into the skin and makes it redder, and it'll last a lot longer, and then you're just gonna hate it. So it becomes a vicious cycle, so never pop your pimples. Those new little pimple stickers that are out and are really fun are great to prevent you from touching your face. I find that they cause it to be too wet under the sticker. So if you're going to use those little stickers to prevent you from popping them, take them off after about an hour or two.
That's so hard not to pop.
I know. I there's a whole show about the pimple popper that makes
There's an actual show about it now.
Everyone's guilty, but just don't do it.
Yeah. All right, so myth number four, only people with oily skin get acne. Can anybody get acne regardless of the skin type?
Yeah, so hormonal acne is a big one. So men and women get hormonal acne at all ages. So acne in your 40s and 50s is common. There's also dry skin acne. So if you have really dry skin and you use benzoyl peroxide or scrubs or cleansers, you're going to make your skin even worse. So if you touch your skin and it feels sandpapery and you're getting acne, the goal is to moisturize your skin. Skin needs to be in balance. It needs to be like Goldilocks, not too dry, not too oily, just right. So you want to think, okay, how can I make my skin feel more normal and soft, not dry and not oily?
Okay, that actually brings us to our fifth myth. Drying skin will help get rid of acne, but you're saying that's not the case.
Right. So again, some people are like, oh, that stings. If something stings or makes you feel really brittle and uncomfortable, you're doing too much drying. So less benzoyl peroxides, less of the acids, and more of the moisturizers. So you can get simple moisturizers like an aloe-based, very simple moisturizer. You definitely need to use moisturizers even when you have acne. So again, not too dry and not too oily is the key for acne skin.
So if we're looking at preventative measures that people can take to stop acne from popping up, what would that be?
You want to have like a really good clean diet. You don't want to have too much processed sugars or processed food that causes insulin spikes and like your glucose spiking. So a very healthy, balanced diet. Again, keep your skin well moisturized using serums. Rinse your face. Like even teenagers, you're just like, okay, This is how you use some soap. This is how you rinse your skin. This is how you moisturize. This very basic hygiene really helps your skin. Drinking plenty of water is not just, it's not like so scientific, but it really is like part of having a good metabolic cycle, sleeping well, and again, seeing your board certified dermatologist to make sure that you're doing all the right things and not heading down the wrong path. It's going to save you a lot of money, a lot of time. It's going to make your skin look so good as you age, because we know scars get worse and worse as you age. So
Yeah.
always see your board certified dermatologist to make sure everything is on the right track.
All right. Well, Dr. Marmur, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. It was great to see you.
And for more skincare help, you can follow Dr. Marmur on Instagram. The info is right there on your screen.